Can you guys hear me today? Let me know on the chat window, please. If you guys are joining me for the first time, remember how this quiz works. You have to keep the live stream on and you have to answer on another tab or another device. And to answer, you have to go to kahoot.it, where the options will appear and then the questions will appear on the live stream. And the quicker you answer, the more points you get. So after taking a bit of feedback from people a couple of days ago, I've decided to reduce the time to 30 seconds. But as you guys know, there's a bit of lag always. So that effectively means you guys have around 15 to 20 seconds to answer each question. So that means the options, the ability to answer on Kahoot will appear much before you see the question on the live stream. You will see the question on the live stream around 10 seconds after you actually have an opportunity to answer the questions. So remember to just wait to see the question on the screen before you answer. And 30 seconds is the time because I thought 1 minute is just a bit too long. People giving the answers with around 15 seconds to spare. So if everybody just answers a little quicker, I guess everything should be fine. I can see a couple of new names, so just while you guys, if you guys are new, just go to kahoot.it on a second tab or on your phone and add this game pin to participate, but you have to keep the live stream on as well. Harshit says do it 5 seconds. Harshit, sorry, the software doesn't allow that. It allows either 30 or 60 or 20 or 10, but I think 30 works fine. We'll try, let's see. The point is, if you are on your screen and if you're seeing the question and thinking about the question, it shouldn't take you longer than 4 or 5 seconds to make up your mind on what the answer is. So I think it should be fine as long as the lag, there is very little lag. I think today the lag is not so much, which is always good. It's around 4 or 5 seconds. It's avoidable. So yeah, we'll start in just 2 more minutes. Settle in, guys. Let me see, Ankit. Ankit, are you around? Yeah, you're there, Ankit. Ankit 93 is there. So yeah, it is 10 o'clock, so I guess I won't waste any more time. If you guys have just joined in, hope you guys are logged in on kahoot.it and have added the game pin. That gives the ability to answer online, and the quicker you answer, the more points you get. There are 30 seconds for each question, but effectively it's around 20 questions. Sorry, it's 30 seconds for each question, but effectively it's around 20 seconds or 25 seconds due to the lag. So remember to answer quickly to win the most number of points. And if you guys are brand new, playing for the first time, remember the options come around 4 or 5 seconds before you actually can see the question on the live stream. So be wary of that. And please, please, please do not answer on the chat window, but feel free to use the chat window to chat with other people as much as you want. Alright, it's 10:01. and we'll get underway. 53 people. Thank you to everyone who's joined in on this evening of Janta Curfew. Here we go. So this quiz is on everything that makes a lot of noise. It's inspired from events of today. I was actually just standing near my veranda, unaware that it was 5 o'clock, and there it started. Pretty nice, pretty interesting. I don't know if it's nice or not. What an interesting moment, which I don't think I've seen before. So that's the topic which inspired me for today's quiz, things that make a lot of noise. So remember that at least while answering your questions. Either the question will connect to the theme or the answer will connect to the theme. And 11 of you got it right. It is indeed the toilet flush. This was Kit Harington from Game of Thrones. His ancestor was Mr. John Harington. And John Harington is known to have come up with the toilet flush, which does make some noise. Gaurav, Tanay, Champak, Shreya, Implazer, they're the early leaders. Next question. Four of you got that right. It is indeed Battenberg. This is the same Battenberg from where Lord Mountbatten gets the end part of his surname. Battenberg it is. There's a Battenberg cake as well, which is a type of cake in Europe which has the same design as that. Good answer by everyone. Nearly most of you got it right, so that's good. Is there a change in leaderboard? And yes, Champak, Shreya, PC, Vinod, Spaceman Spiff all move up. Good job, guys. Let's move on to question number 3. Most of you went for pitch black, but that's not right. This is a gemstone based out of lignite called jet, from where we get the term jet black for one of the darkest colors of black. The rest were all made up options. Good job, the 14 who got it right. Let's see who moves ahead. PC, Spaceman, Falker, Raikkonen, Pragati, all on the upward move. Heisenberg's climbed up 37 places. Good job, Heisenberg. Question number 4. Yep, most of you got that right. 31 of you, that's more than 50%. Spiral flying was a popular wrong option. 17 of you went for that. AKM is moving up, but we have a new top 5 completely. Spaceman, Falcor, Tipsy, Pragati, all moving up. End of the first 1/3 of the quiz. Identify this Formula 1 track. More than half of you get that right. It is indeed Monte Carlo, one of the most iconic F1 tracks going around. 16 of you thought of Singapore, but that's not right. One thing you would know is that Singapore is a night race, and it is not Singapore. Las Vegas, 5 of you thought, well, Las Vegas used to be a Formula One track as well. It used to be a street race, uh, the way it happens in Monte Carlo and Singapore, but it doesn't happen anymore. Spa is one of the traditional F1 races. This wasn't Spa, this was Monte Carlo, Monaco. An interesting fact about Monaco is that, or Monte Carlo, is that, generally Bangladesh is considered the most densest country in the world in terms of population. But during the Formula One races in Monaco, Monaco becomes the world's densest country. So that's something interesting about the country. 30 of you got it right, and that means Supratim's moved to third, Rudra's up to fourth. Good job, guys. Around 1/4 of you got that right only. It is indeed Goldberg, who had a move called the jackhammer, which is what that is. Most of you went for Hulk Hogan, but that was wrong. And has that seen a change in the points table? No. Well, the top 3 all got it wrong, it seems, but Ankit's moved to 4th. Gaurav has come to 5th. Good job, guys. Around the halfway stage of the quiz. So just want to know, let me know in the chat window, is the 30 seconds too short, or are you okay with it? Does this make it more fun, the shorter time limit? Today, unfortunately, I was a little crunched for time, so I couldn't make more than 15 questions. But if the time is nice, it's quick and snappy, I can continue with 30 seconds in the future as well. Or would you guys want 60 seconds? Alright, 19 of you got it right. Well, I think Blåpunkt was 1923, the first Blåpunkt devices. Then it was Bang & Olufsen, 1925. Then I think comes JBL in the 1950s and Bose in the 1960s. I might have got that wrong. But 19 of you got it right. It is indeed Blåpunkt, and that means Raikkonen moves to first. Ankit and Gaurav and Jay, they're all moving upwards. Good job. Halfway stage of the quiz, the 8th question will split the quiz into half. Yes, indeed, Ravi Shankar performed Through the Rain. One of the most iconic Woodstock performances. Good answer by the 22 of you who got it right, which includes Ankit, and that means he's moved up to first, has a decent lead actually between second and third. Good job, dude. Into the second half of the quiz. Interesting. Less than a quarter of you got it right. That's the Glockenspiel. Marimba, I guess you guys have heard of it from it being one of the default iPhone ringtones. 24 of you got that wrong. Went for the wrong option, marimba. Piccolo, I think, is not a percussion instrument. I think it's you have to blow through it. And balafon, yeah, 8 of you got it wrong. Bit of movement. Aman has moved up 24 places. PC's third. 6 questions to go. Yes, he's the drummer of Def Leppard, who has one missing arm. Good job, the guys got it right. Less than half though, so that means that will make some movements in the points table. Nuckliv is doing really well, 3rd place. Gunners at 5th. PC's at 1st. Last 5 questions. New Year's Day. It's quite loud that day. So the question is, in which country is it last to celebrate New Year's? This is a bit of a tricky question, but good to see 24 of you navigate through it without any worry. Well, Samoa, Kiribati and Tonga are one of the earliest to celebrate the New Year, but since American Samoa falls on the other side of the date line, despite it being so close to these countries, American Samoa celebrates New Year's around 23 and a half hours after Samoa. So 24 of you got that right, and bit more movement for Nuckliv or Clive, I don't know. 2nd. AKM, I think that's Adarsh, is up towards 5th. Good job, guys. Saint Martin it is. That's, I think, near the Caribbean, and it's very popular place to witness flights coming in from the Netherlands, nearly landing nearly on top of tourists on the beach, except it actually lands where it needs to. A lot of Indians stay there. I think it's a tax haven, so Indian jewelers are. It's a very popular destination for Indian jewelers. And it's one of those countries where you can comfortably buy yourself a citizenship if you have the money to pay for it. Yeah. Adarsh moves up to 3rd. Abhinav's up to 5th. Three questions to go. Allegro it is, and that means we have a new leader again, Nuckliv. Abhinav moved up to 4th. Second last question. The pressure cooker it is. It is called the steam digester. He's considered to be the inventor, although a couple of other people stake claim to it. And that means Adarsh has crept up to second, but I have a feeling Nakliv or Naklive, I'm not sure who that is, has done enough to clinch today's quiz. I would love to know who that is, by the way. So let me know in the chat window, or if you don't want to reveal yourself, let me know on DM. Before the last question, again guys, thanks a lot for joining me today. Today was a bit short just because it was 30 seconds instead of an hour. But if this sort of short is good, let me know and I will continue keeping it nice and snappy with maybe a bit more questions. Tell me if you guys are liking this sort of thematically I'm going through. So, you know, you can pick and choose. If you're busy every day of the week, you can maybe attend the topics you want to attend instead of me doing a general quiz every day and you not like these topics. So that's the idea. It gives you a bit of idea how to do this quiz. And before the final question, let's go to the final question. Interesting, the choice of options. Well, Decibel is named after Alexander Graham Bell, who is American, I think. And that's the end of the quiz. Before I show the results, don't forget to press the subscribe button so that you get notified if I ever go live. In that case, you don't need to be near the WhatsApp group to know when I've gone live or if I've uploaded a quiz video. Thing is, this YouTube channel of mine will mostly be used for quizzing related things, so feel free to subscribe and then you'll get the notification. And if you have liked what I've been doing for the last 6 or 7 days, I think it's around 15th, this is my 6th day doing this in a row, then let your friends know. Share about it, info about it on your social media so more people can join in the fun. This format's kind of nice because it's like a shootout and everybody has a good fun attending it instead of it, you know, me making teams and splitting people into teams and waiting 5 minutes for one question. But one thing I've tried to keep in this quiz so far is that even if the questions are short or appear to be like trivia, there's a lot of stuff in there which I've put stuff in there which might appear as trivia, but there is a lot to learn about them. Even the wrong answers, there's a lot to learn from the wrong answers. So hope you appreciate the effort. Thanks for the love. Thanks for attending every day. And let's see who came third. 9 out of 15, pretty low scoring quiz. PC comes third. Second, 10 out of 15 is Adarsh, I think. And first today is... I'm gonna call you Sodium Chloride IV. So you got 10 as well, but you were faster than Adarsh and that's why you take the cake. Let's have a look at how the others did today. You can also let me know if I shouldn't be showing everybody's results, because some people might be not happy with the performance and don't want the result to come online. So let me know what you think about that, whether I should show all 5, only the top 5, or should I show all the results of the day? Anyway, today I'll be showing the result. So as you can see, we had the top 5, Goddamn 4th, Abhinav 5th. Wow, Abhinav's accuracy is 5th. 6th was Tipsy Raikkonen, 7th Ankit, 8th Sahil, 9th Not Buddha, 10th Jay, and you can have a look at the rest of the names. So that's about it. See you again soon, guys, for more such quizzes.